What's going on, everybody? It's Mike for Sim Racing 604, and today we're going to be talking about AI in sim racing. So AI refers to the programming of the other cars or the other virtual cars in a race, and how they respond to you, etc., etc., and basically adds up to your ability to enjoy a single-player race in your favorite game. So, first thing I want to say is this is being made out of anger. This weekend, so this is July 29th, 30th, 2017, is the 24 Hours of Spa. So I decided to make a little video, have some fun, do the 24 minutes of Spa in RaceRoom, and tried probably 10 to 20 times to get a clean 24 minutes of racing, and I could not do it. Was it all the AI's fault? Not necessarily, but there was other times where I absolutely got pitted, and it's very infuriating. One of them was the second to last lap, and I almost got 24 minutes of trapped footage, which I could have uploaded and you guys could have enjoyed, but I got pitted and immediately dropped down to 7th or 8th position. So also good timing, because as you are seeing on your screen now, Automobilista released version 1.4.5 today, or yesterday actually. I believe it was July 28th, and it features some AI improvements. So very cool, and I've been really enjoying the AI. This is a video actually I took and uploaded. I did a race in the new 2017 stock car at the Cervelo circuit, and the AI is just intelligent. So we're going to get into some examples of what this means. So AI, when we refer to AI, it is of course artificial intelligence. This does not mean that the car is just going to hold a perfect racing line always, regardless of where you are on the track. In fact, it means the opposite. It is going to be intelligent, the second word of AI. And as you'll see in the RaceRoom clip, it is not always intelligent, and it is extremely infuriating as a sim racer to be knocked out of position for no reason. So first things first, we're going to take a look at what AI can be, and we're going to use Automobilista as an example, and then we'll show you an example of bad AI, i.e. RaceRoom, and what happened to me at my 24 minutes of Spa. And finally, we'll tie in a couple of other games, rFactor 2 and Assetto Corsa, and just see how that AI stacks up. As you guys are, I'm sure, aware, in a recent update, the last major update to Assetto Corsa, they did improve AI, and it's made huge bounds. There was complaints about it before. I'm not hearing nearly as much complaining, if any at all, now in online forums about the AI in Assetto Corsa. So we'll take a look at that, and kind of the understood reigning king rFactor 2 of AI, and see how it stacks up versus the new Automobilista update, and just see how it stacks up overall. So first things first, let's take a look at good AI in Automobilista.
Watch your right. All clear.
So as you noticed there, when I went to dive on the inside in this upcoming corner, the AI did a good job. It respected my boundaries, held out on its racing line, and maintained its position without pitting me or cutting me off or bumping into me. This is good AI.
Watch your right. All clear.
So now we'll take a look at how the AI behaves during a legitimate pass.
Right side. Right side. Hold your line. All clear.
So you'll notice how the AI nicely gets out of my way to let me pass here.
Right side, hold your line, all clear.
So now let's take a look at some bad AI. So this is RaceRoom, and I am in pursuit of this Bentley here, and I'm going for the pass, and just watch what happens. So let's look at that one more time from the outside. So clearly I held the racing line there. I was the faster car. I was going inside. The Bentley should have held outside and either surrendered the position or stayed outside and tried to pass me, but that's not what happened. So if this was an isolated incident, I definitely wouldn't be making a big deal out of it. I'm a big fan of RaceRoom, but the AI is just absolutely infuriating at this point. And moments like this makes you realize that there are improvements to be made. So let's take a look at some other games and see how they stack up. So next we're going to take a look at Assetto Corsa, and just watch this sequence here and you will see that I'm going to beat this car ahead of me down the straight and try and get around on the inside. He does give a little kiss there, however, does stick to the outside. So let's take a look at that again. So as you saw, the AI does recognize that I'm there and deviates from its normal racing line to avoid me, and even on the next corner when it does give me a little tap, it's still staying outside of me and trying to respect my space, and I may have cut into it. However, Assetto Corsa is still guilty of one thing. If you are on the primary racing line and slow your pace, the AI will slow its pace despite the fact that they could simply go around you and make up some serious ground, as you can see with those cars there. Obviously, still not perfect, but certainly improved, and the AI doesn't seem to typically get in your way too much when you want to have a single player race, and that's basically what you want, is AI that will literally and figuratively get out of your way when you're trying to have a good race. So finally, I want to take a look at rFactor 2. So this is a pass, and the next left-hander I'm going to overtake on the inside, and as you can see, my competitor just nicely stayed to the outside and backed off on speed before resuming the racing line. So let's take a look at that one more time. So that was pretty much exactly how you would want your AI to handle it. So let's back it up, take one more look at it here. As you can see, going into the left-hander, once again, I had the racing line and handled perfectly by the AI. So I think this is a good demonstration, folks, of how AI can really benefit you in a race situation in sim racing, and it's something obviously Automobilista and rFactor 2 do very well, and Assetto Corsa has improved on, but still not perfect, but greatly improved, and something RaceRoom I think needs to work on. As you guys know, I really enjoy racing in RaceRoom, but the pitting has got to stop and just needs some good coding. And I know the guys behind RaceRoom can do it. It's already an awesome game, just needs to be improved.